It is the 17th of January. It's 11:31 in the afternoon. It's a Tuesday. I just brought a load of drywall or sheetrock, or, if I knew some foreign languages, I'd give it some other names as well. This is, what is this place? Make sure I pronounce this correctly. Wentzville, Missouri. It's really close to St. Louis. I picked it up in Silver Grove, Kentucky. I've been there one other time. And it was probably the last time I was there, it was one of the first drywall or sheetrock loads that I've ever received and secured and tarped. And it occurred at night, in the dark, and it took me a long time. I spent 3 to 4 hours there, I think. And that could have been contributed to the loading process. Well, yesterday when I got this load, I had like 2.5 hours. No, wait. I had 3 hours to spare at the facility. Like, I could burn 3 hours and make it to where I wanted to be that night, which was the Madison Yard in Illinois. Why would I only go to Madison, Illinois? Because this wasn't scheduled to deliver until 10, and that's only an hour from the Madison Yard, so it was like, why get all the way here and then spend half my morning waiting for 10 o'clock to arrive? I'm not sure why it was scheduled for 10, because they have receiving hours from 0700 to 1600 hours daily. And it's funny because they're not only are they unloading it, they are putting the product away on the shelves, which I guess is great for them. So I guess this will be slightly on the downside of this type of pickup and delivery. Since I'd been to the place in, what did I say, Silver Grove, Kentucky, I've been there before, so I kind of knew what to expect as far as procedure. I didn't leave there. It took 4 hours for me to drive out of their lot. So yeah, I got detention pay, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get home. I wanted to, hey, this is a perfect opportunity for me to drive to the Madison Yard. I could go spend some time with the kids, get up in the morning, drive to this location, drop it off. But no, because they took forever and a day at that facility. I was there for over 2 hours before they even started trying to load me. And that, for some reason, took longer than normal. I think I took 30 to 45 minutes to do my part, which was tarp and strap, which you end up strapping over the tarp because you get there, you can't, anyway, it's a long story if you've never been there. I guess the point is that I spent a lot of time there, more than I wanted to. And so I was like, there was a 30-minute difference between what was on my clock and what would allow me to get to the Madison Yard. So I had to stop early. And let's see. See if this will focus so you can get kind of the idea of where I'm at right now. No, okay, and I know many of you are saying, oh, if you tap your screen, that'll make it focus. That is incorrect. When you are in dual camera mode on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, touching the screen does not cause it to focus on what you're trying to focus on. So duration, that shows you how long I've been here. 2 hours and 27 minutes. So, I guess the deal is, it took 4 hours for me to get loaded and out of there, and based on the way this is going, it could be 3-4 hours before I get out of this Lowe's parking lot. And yeah, I'll get detention pay, but what you discover is that detention pay is at is not at the same rate as you would get if my wheels are turning. Like per mile, and this is just a rough estimate, I get approximately $26 an hour, maybe more, maybe less. I can't remember what it is. I calculated it once, but things have changed because I make more money now, cents per mile. So, but I want to say it's about $26 an hour for driving. That's my average, I think. Sitting still and getting detention pay, that's only $15 an hour. So I lose $10 an hour by just sitting around waiting on other individuals to complete their part of the bargain. So, yeah, I get, so certain companies, you do get paid while you have to wait on other people, but that's not necessarily a great incentive to just sit there and do nothing. The incentive is, let's get this done so I can get moving, because I still have to put in my empty call so I can leave. And this has already turned into a longer video than I wanted. But I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time to make this video. Since I'm near St. Louis, my guess is I'm going to go to Granite City and pick up some painted coils. That's usually what happens, but you never know. There's some geeses. The geese are flying. My wife, I might make this a separate video and maybe show it somehow with another camera. My wife has discovered a way to save me $70 a month on our phone / direct TV, because one, we have AT&T for my phone service, for all the phones that I service, because I have a lot of them on my plan apparently, and I have direct TV. Well, they've combined forces, so now we've changed our bill around to where it saves me $70 a month, and now I can watch DirecTV on my phone without utilizing any data. It's basically, it uses data, but that is what I call or classify as free data, based on the AT&T plan we have now. And we used to have 15 gigs or something like that every month, and we sometimes go over. I guess we got that changed to where now, instead of getting charged, it just slows down at the end of the month as far as speed. So, but utilizing DirecTV and not my data not counting against that is awesome. And being able to watch live TV on my phone wherever I'm at, especially in conjunction with my increased antenna from the WeBoost cell phone signal booster, things I think are pretty good. I might actually have to buy a tablet with through AT&T so I can have a bigger screen while I'm watching television, because it almost feels like I'm at home. All I need now is my dog to come bother me every 5 seconds to get me to scratch him, or my kids to come jump on me, and then it'll feel like home in my truck. That's it for now. Like I said, maybe I'll do a preview on how well the TV comes through on my phone, but I'll have to set that up, so we'll see what happens next. I'm getting loaded with probably 1,000 pounds worth of foam, insulation / looks like that over there. They have about what I would call the 7 million step safety process here that you have to memorize. And I've kind of forgotten after step 10 what the next 29 million steps are, so we will see what happens next. Once they pull those chocks from my wheel, I think I get to pull forward to this one and throw straps and stuff like that. Right there, that's my goal. Run over that foam block in the driveway.